What is going on, everybody? My name is Christian Robert, and on this channel we talk stocks, personal finance, and wealth building. And today, you see in the thumbnail, but I recently reached a pretty big milestone for myself in my Robinhood portfolio, and I wanted to do a quick little update video for you guys. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit, but we recently hit $5,000 plus in the account. So my big goal for this series was trying to get this account to $10,000. So we are over 50% of the way there. So that's very exciting. If you follow the channel, then you know that I am primarily a dividend investor, but with my Robinhood, I am really focused in on growth stocks because those are the stocks that could potentially give you the most capital appreciation and help me get to $10,000 much faster, as opposed to slow and steady dividend stocks. If I put $5,000 into Coca-Cola, it would take me a very, very long time to get to $10,000. I am actively adding to the account as well, consistently adding $25 every week to the account. When I'm able to add more, like if you see up here, I added more also to buy some shares of I think I bought a share of Activision recently, but I'm always adding more when I can. But I wanted to take you through my portfolio very briefly. So the past 5 trading days, we are up 4.7% or $231. For the month, we are up 6%, just shy of $300. That's pretty exciting. Tesla is my biggest holding in the portfolio, 7 shares at a cost of $286. It's gone up nicely. If you look at a 1-month chart, it dipped down to 260. It really would have been nice to snag 1 or 2 shares, but you know what? It wasn't the case for me. I'm still up 2%. If it gets under $250 again, which it could, because it's still very early in this company's lifetime or whatever, so there still could be a lot of rocky days ahead. So if it dips below 250, I will definitely have to come up with some money and buy a couple more shares. A big goal of mine in this portfolio is to get Tesla to 10 shares, and then I will probably stop at that unless something drastic happens. But next we have Alibaba. You're going to keep hearing me say this, but I wish I added more to this company. I only have 3 shares, makes up 10% of the portfolio at a cost of $152. So I'm currently up 17% on this position. I love this company. It is the Chinese Amazon. I just was not able to. See, the problem with me is when I only add $25 a week, it's really hard for me to be buying these stocks that cost $170, $180, $290. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I'm working with. But next we have Nvidia, and I have 5 shares at an average cost of $157. I'm up just under 19%. Loving this stock as well. The first share I bought in this was in the I think it was $210 even. So I will be very excited once we get back to that point, because as you can see, I really took advantage of dollar cost averaging with this stock. I'm very proud of that. A lot of people might have been scared and sold off, but I just kept adding a share as the price continued to drop. Next we have Skyworks, and I'm really frustrated with this stock because it just keeps going up. I bought my first 2 shares I bought at $68, and it quickly shot up into the $80 range. I really wanted to get to 10 shares in the $60 range, like $68, $69. Was not in the cards for me. I only have the 4 shares at average cost of $76, and I just don't want to be buying this high. I do feel it's undervalued for the long term, but it's tough to buy a stock at $85 when not too long ago it was trading at $70. So I'm kind of just figuring out when to add a couple more shares to this, but I'm up 11% on the stock, so that's awesome. Next, we have the newest addition, which I'm really liking this stock. It's a fun stock to own, and that's Funko. 10 shares at a cost of $20.41. I'm up 7%. Funko, if you don't know, they make toys and stuff. To me, I bought this stock because there's a lot of big like superhero movies that have been coming out, and I keep hearing all this information about the new Avengers movie. What is it? Infinite or no, Endgame. I'm not a big superhero guy, but the movie is selling, like websites for theaters are crashing because of all the pre-sale numbers coming out or whatever. So this movie is going to absolutely destroy records across the board. And Funko could be one of those accessory stocks that goes up also. Obviously, Avengers, Marvel is owned by Disney. I'm a big Disney shareholder. So to me, it's kind of a fun way to play off of Disney, because if these movies are doing really well, that means more family and kids are going to be buying the accessories and toys and whatnot. So, this could be a stock that goes up nicely. So we will see. It's kind of just a fun stock to own. Next, we have Switch, which is probably the most exciting stock for me. It's my big speculative stock. I've been buying a couple more shares here and there. I have 46 shares. Average cost $8.32. I'm up 30%, which is awesome. This is one of those stocks I don't get too worked up over the current price, because this has the potential to go up massively down the road if they do all the things they intend to do or they say they're going to do. I am not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing my opinions, and that is my opinion. This could be a stock that really, goes up 2-3 times its value. I don't know, but very excited for the future of this stock. So I would like to get to 100 shares as soon as possible, and then I might just cap it at that. 100 shares would put me around $1,000 or so. I don't want to get too heavy into a speculative stock, because even though if I really believe in it, there's still a ton of risk associated with it. But next we have Activision. I have 7 shares at a cost of $46.62. I'm up 2%. Very happy about that. And then I have Aurora Cannabis, 10 shares, $6.28. I'm up 41%. I kind of just bought 10 shares to have a little skin in the game in marijuana. I don't follow any marijuana stuff, so I might end up selling this one in the near future if I was above 50%. If I get back to like 50% profit, I might just sell out and maybe put that money towards Switch or something. And then next I have Nintendo. I just have 1 share. I think I'm going to get out of this one too, because I like Activision a lot more than I like Nintendo, and I don't want to be focused on too many stocks. I'm really trying to condense this down, but if I can get positive on this stock, I will definitely consider selling. I'm down 2.6%. And finally, I have 5 shares of CenturyLink. The only reason I still have this is because I'm down too much to sell it. I'm down 36%, and I don't want to sell for that big of a loss. If you follow the channel, you've seen that I've sold off a ton of stocks recently to really condense. Wanted to sell this one off, but like I said, I'm just going to have to sit tight, collect some more dividends until I figure out what's going to happen with this company. There's been a lot of blood in the water. If you look at a 1-year chart, it's down 25%. 3-month chart down 18%. 5-year chart down 62%. So, is this a falling knife? I don't know. We will just have to sit tight and see. But that is my Robinhood portfolio. Comment down below what you guys think of the portfolio, if I should be making any changes, or if there's a stock I should be watching. I will tell you one stock, once I get some of these positions to the size I want, one stock that I would really like to add, I don't know if you'd consider it a growth stock, but that is Costco. I've been a homeowner for about 4 or 5 months now, and I absolutely love going to Costco. Every time I go there, it's completely packed. You can never find parking spots. I love that company. I don't see much of a competitive edge anyone has over them as far as that, getting groceries in bulk. So that is definitely a stock I would like to add in the near future. Comment down below what you think. But that is it for this video. Very excited I hit 5,000, on the journey to $10,000 or more. But as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.